Welcome back to Toyota Speedway at Irwindale, the Toyota All-Star Showdown, final event of the evening, and it's coming up on just about 15 minutes left to run in this race. We've completed 2 laps, 1 under green. Nick Janitis is the race leader, and yeah, you're watching speed. How about that? That Lucas Oil machine. That is Travis Thurkettle.
Trevor Stark on the outside of the front row, but unfortunately got caught up in that first lap skirmish, or second lap skirmish, I should say.
It's been a long night of racing for all of you West Coast viewers and East Coast insomniacs, or second shifters. Almost 3 a.m. in the East. But we're going to get back at it here pretty quick. Nick Janitis. Thurkettle was running second. That will move the 77, Stephen Pease, the Stewart Engineering Ford, up into second place. Jim?
Guys, the 2007 track champion is Rip Michaels, one of the most colorful characters in all of racing. Won the 06 NASCAR Southwest Tour in its final year. He only raced once this year due to sponsor concerns. He took Dan Moore's crew chiefing position, but the last night of racing here on a weekly Saturday night at Irwindale, he debuted a brand new car to tune up for this here showdown. He qualified quick and swept both twin 25s to win that night. He was caught up in that wreck only in hitting the brakes hard enough to stop before hitting another car. So I say Rip Michaels is a car to watch from the back, just like Nick Janitis was in the late model event. So I think Rip has something for him yet. No damage after stopping in that big pileup.
Right. Rip came to a stop because the track was blocked, not because he had any damage.
It doesn't look like he has any damage whatsoever, but unfortunately he's going to restart about 39th, and we're going to have about 10 minutes of racing to go.
Well, for him, that's plenty of time. You know, if he's not this track's all-time feature winner, he is right up there in the top 3. And I don't remember the stat and don't have the right book to look it up. But you'll find his name very high up on the list of winners at Irwindale.
Well, he's got plenty of room here to be able to pass.
He can go all the way down to the grass, can he?
Oh, yeah. I think that top line's pretty good right now, honestly, though. I mean, at the end of our race, it started coming in, kind of like a Darlington deal.
All the way to the wall.
All the way to the top.
Rip Michaels has 57 feature victories. He is the all-time winner at Toyota Speedway at Irwindale.
It's a nice-looking race car right there.
Beautiful. And Stock Building Supply has been his longtime sponsor. And I think we're getting close to being ready to restart. Dick?
Another one of the big winners here, Mike, is Travis Thurkettle in the number 5 car. He has 31 career wins. And last year, Thurkettle towed in with an open trailer. The car he raced, he had to pull out of the weeds. He had a borrowed engine. And this year, he has a brand new car with just 10 laps on it. And he is a happy camper for sure. He is one of the Huddleston guys, one of the instructors in the Huddleston program, in fact.
We actually had given Travis Thurkettle credit for being the one in the garage with speed on the deck light. Obviously, that wasn't right. I think it was number 15 that was in the garage, and there it is right there. Well, that's all that's left is 5 on the side
looks
of
like a
that
5
car.
to me. Yeah. All right. So now we're thinking that could be Chaz. No, it's not. Let's call it the 05. John Mankey, the Lucas Oil Sound Grading Chevrolet. 05. There we are. Takes us a while, but we try to get it right. All right, 1 to go. Now we have green flag next time by, and we're going to have about 11 minutes left to go. So this becomes a real trophy dash.
Again, the start's going to be so critical in this race,
yeah.
just like it has been all night. Trevor was in the middle of a lot of those restarts.
All right, as Ken Squire used to say at Thunder Road, Grandma, put your teeth in your pocketbook for this one. This could get big. Green flag. Janitis got a good jump, but Thurkettle grabbed a gear and is right with him out of turn 2.
Thurkettle has that outside line. Gonzalez fights back on the inside.
For trouble. Turn 3, the 83 up against the fence.
Joby Spires. Green stays out. No caution flag.
Thurkettle with the lead. Janitis not having a lot of luck on the bottom. Moore, Peace, and Allen, the top 5. Rip Michaels never came up to speed, trailing the pack by a big margin. And in turn 2, they're all piled up. The 89 is the one in the fence, Brian Wong, Speed Wong Racing Chevrolet. And there are 2 cars on the inside, stacked, one atop the other.
Is that Hornaday? That's Ron Hornaday in the 75 car.
He's had a busy night.
Sure has. He had made his way up to the 24th position. Started back in 41st position.
Chaz Anderson is the 15. The Sharp Image Racing Chevy. And 75 Hornaday, the Jackson Race Cars, Ed Hansen engines. Chevrolet. So we'll show you spin 1 and spin 2. Here was spin 1.
Right, that's Spires in the 83 car.
Now that's turn 3.
Yep.
Another look at it here.
Looks like he was by himself.
Yep.
Got in the corner maybe a little too hard.
Rest of the field made all the way down to the other end of the speedway when
Brian Wong had a little help, it looked like.
From the 43, Dennis Furden, the Nesquik Chevy.
And watch the blue and yellow car right of your screen of Hornaday. They were all just going for the bottom of the racetrack, and Ron was down on the bottom, and it came across his front end, and unfortunately he climbed over the top of the 15 of Chaz Anderson.
Ron's okay, car not so much. They will clean this up and we'll be back to Toyota Speedway in Irwindale, California.